This is Sutek. Send in the clowns. We pick up in the middle of the fight at Severogorsk. I'm driving my Charioteer. This tank and I do not have a good relationship, to say the least. I'm not overly impressed with it, even with a Tier 10 gun. Though it has good speed, its accuracy is off. It's top heavy, as you'll see. It cannot rotate its turret very quickly. Overall, it's not a very good tank destroyer in my opinion. It's not the worst, clearly, but not the very best. Nevertheless, even a blind worm catches a bird every so often, and this is one of those games. As you can see, I'm 2 kills in. We are now moving on the flanks. This is also a great demonstration of something I've been talking about before regarding map awareness. Generally, there are 3 main lines of approach from one end of the map to the other, usually east, west, and center. This map is no different. In this particular case, the enemy conceded the eastern half of the map. They've now lost the western half of the map, and now they find themselves surrounded. Even though they're holding the cap, they don't have very many units left to actually defend them. They're essentially caught in a crossfire. So what I'm trying to do here is get into a position where I can create a crossfire into the cap circle and essentially just slowly eat them up, even though they are just residing in the middle of the map, and any one of them could take me out at this point. So as I'm moving to get to the rear and the flank of the enemy, I suddenly spot the artillery that I knew was somewhere nearby and promptly flip my vehicle. Artillery now sees me as changing its aim to point right at me. I just finish flipping, I just roll forward when artillery misses me very, very closely. Anyway, so now here comes that forever and a day turret rotation. In any one of my German tanks, that rotation would have been almost immediate. Take an aim, fire, there's my 3rd kill. So, oh excuse me, is that my 4th kill? Yep, my 4th kill. So now I'm running to get into the thick of the fight. They're down to 2 tanks, one of which is sitting in the cap. The other one is nearby. And like everybody else, we're a bunch of seagulls, all of us screaming, mine, mine, mine. So I'm trying to get in for another kill. Alright, so he's down in that gully. All I have to do is swing in behind him just before the bridge, wind my gun up, take a shot, and I'll have the kill. I could even get 2 shots off. So here we go. Oh no, instead let's do a handstand. Oh my god. Well, I do get a shot off. Fortunately, he was looking the other way. And before I could do the second shot, yep, somebody else got the kill. Alright, no problem. I'll go and I'll help with this tank over here. So again, speed is important. Nearly flipped it there. 1 tank left, Tier 8. Just have to get a line of shot on him. And as I come up over the ridge, my teammate, who of course had this all the time, all the way, finishes him off.
Now that's how you do it.
So it was a victory with 4 kills. It's not necessarily that the tank itself is bad. It's just it doesn't fit my style. It's very cumbersome. It's very slow in the turret rotation. And overall, it could have a really good game. And the next game, it could be utter shite. So anyway, as we approach the end of this episode, remember, you're evil, it's my good.